Hey, good morning, it's Pastor Pete. One of my favorite stories on how to live a Christian life is told by Brian Chappell, pastor and former, I believe he was the president of Covenant Theological Seminary in St. Louis. And one time, he and his wife and a friend and their two boys, who at the time were 3 and 5, went to the St. Louis Zoo, and they had a new exhibit on called the Big Cat Country or something like that, and they had all kinds of, I guess, cougars and tigers and lions that lived in this wide open area, so they were kind of more in a natural habitat, and so you could be up on walkways and look down on them, and it was a very cool idea. Well, they went there. Well, then the friend stroller was pushing her child, and then a blanket got tangled up in that. And so Kathy went down to help untangle the blanket from this baby stroller. And while she was doing that, her two boys, remember they're 3 and 5 years old, there's an opening like in the fence into this wild cat exhibit, and they go in, they fit in. That was an oversight on someone's part. And they climb up on about 20 feet up on some rocks, overlooking this vast expanse, this acre or 2 or 3 or 4 of where all these wild cats are living, and they say, "Hey, Mommy, we can see the lions." And Kathy looks up from the stroller wheel, and you know her heart just about stops beating. There are her two boys in terrible danger in this lion cage, and they're completely oblivious to it. Hey, cool, we can see the lions. And what's she going to do? What's Kathy, the mom, going to do? Is she going to scream? Kids will freak out, they'll fall, who knows what could happen. So she has to stay calm. So she goes to the side of the cage there, where the opening is, and she holds out her arms and says, "Boys, come give Mommy a big hug." And the boys went, hey, they came running down the rocks into Mommy's arms. That's how they obeyed. They responded to love. And in so many ways, that's the Christian life. When we first come to Christ, we respond to Christ's love, and we were in spiritual danger, and we come to Him in faith. But the way we grow is not by just yelling at each other to become better Christians, or screaming or just giving us more rules, but we respond to the love of Christ, the love of Jesus, the sufficiency of Jesus. His friendship is better than anything else we can imagine. And that makes us, our response and love for Christ, it makes us walk away from sin, from things that are bad for us, because being with Jesus is even better. Amen.